We are not rare. But before you leave, you will perceive the lore will be unlocked. You might be stalked by a Sasquatch or a ghost witch, possibly even a ghost that will boast about knowing the Ohio Grassman or even the Michigan Dogman. Werewolves hunt, poltergeists are up front, but in these backwoods folklore is unlocked.
Welcome back to Folklore Unlocked. I'm Austin, and like always, I'm joined by Ethan.
Yep, hello again, everyone.
And this week we are taking a look at the curse of the Pharaohs. It's also called the Mummy's Curse or the Curse of King Tut, and it allegedly curses those who disturb the tombs of an ancient Egyptian mummy. Both thieves and archaeologists have allegedly been cursed, and it's claimed to bring bad luck, sickness, or even death.
Now, you see, when you're saying the thieves and archaeologists, I sat there and I'm like, what's the difference? Because, like, at what point does it become archaeology and what point does it become thieving? It's like a really fine line between there.
Exactly. Real fine line between that.
So King Tut's curse brought the possibility of a curse to light, and the tomb was discovered by Howard Carter and funded by the 5th Earl of Carnarvon. The tomb was opened on November 29th of 1923.
And there are a multitude of deaths associated with this specific curse of King Tut, including George Herbert, the 5th Earl of Carnarvon, who died after a mosquito bite became infected 4 months and 7 days after he visited the tomb, and it being the same day the tomb being opened. George J. Gold visited the tomb, died on May 16th, 1923, in the French Riviera after developing a fever after visiting the tomb. Then we've got Sir Archibald Douglas Reed, who x-rayed King Tut's mummy, died on January 15th, 1924, following a chest surgery to treat skin cancer that he had developed from his work as a x-ray technician, so to speak. And then we've got A.C. Mace, who was a member of Carter's team, died in April 1928 after suffering from both pleurisy and pneumonia in his later years.
Now, you see, all of those I can see from like a sickness, like the fever or whatever, and then also the mosquito bite, the pneumonia, whatnot. Then there's just that one x-ray tech that just so happened to be there.
Really not suspicious in the slightest.
Yeah. There were, of course, more deaths. So the Honorable Mervyn Herbert Carnarvon, his half-brother, died on May 26th of 1929, allegedly from malarial pneumonia. Then the captain, Honorable Richard Bethel, Carter's secretary, died on November 15th of 1929 from suspected smothering. Then Howard Carter died on March 2nd of 1939.
And really, nothing was found suspicious of Carter's death, aside that he was the guy that was the leader of the team that, opened King Tut's tomb.
And now you see, it would make sense him being the one, like if there was going to be a curse, it makes sense that he would be especially one of the ones to get killed from it.
Exactly.
So there
And then,
oh, go ahead.
oh yeah, and then there's some scientific evidence the that might be the root cause of the curse, and it's toxic spores from the fungus Aspergillus flavus. Aspergillus, I don't know. I'm not a fungus expert, and I don't speak Latin, so.
What are you talking about? You just did. Then in pop culture, of course, there have been multiple mummy movies. So there is The Mummy in 1932, The Mummy's Hand of 1940, Pharaoh's Curse of 1957, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb 1964, and The Curse of King Tut's Tomb of 1980.
So, yeah, the curse of the pharaohs, or at least curses associated with an ancient Egyptian mummy, has been around for not, not as long as some of these other things we've previously talked about, but still for a long time. And that brings us to our thoughts. And me personally, I honestly think it's bad luck / timing, or something to do with that toxic fungus. So really nothing too strange going on besides poor timing.
Yeah, I agree. I will say I have always liked the idea of Egyptian curses ever since watching Scooby-Doo, Where's My Mummy? That's probably one of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies. And while the real curses are not as dramatic as in that movie, it's still weird and interesting that so many people died that dealt with the tomb and or the mummy. Like even the X-ray tech that X-rayed the mummy ended up dying soon after, which that one I feel like was a little bit of an outlier since he didn't die from like a really disease. He died during a surgery. But I do agree that some of them are just bad timing or fungus related. So,
And with that, I think that's all we've got for this week. Any last words, Ethan?
just thanks for watching, everyone.
Well, thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, drop us a follow and a comment. And we'll see you next week.
You might wake up beside Spearfinger with an extended visit from Jack the Ripper. But if you're lucky, it'll be an angel on that range hill of Louisiana. You might meet Mary Laveau or the Rougarou at Folklore Unlocked. Austin and Ethan concoct their theory of the eerie and unexplained around the world, sometimes even the underworld. The lore is locked behind secrets, but folklore is meant to be unlocked. The Sokoloo is haunting NC as well as Tennessee. There are many giants that might be clients of the Dark Watchers, who might have psychokinesis. And the phantom time hypothesis is like a phoenix, coming back around again and again. Though there's a strain on your brain if you've got more than 2 brain cells in you. Some believe McCartney is dead because they read into the Mandela effect, which is subject